While we continued with our investigation of the Lambert case on the outside, weekly reports from Cascabel indicated that the Iceman was neither melting nor cracking. Barker automatically became the most hated man in Cascabel. He had done the worst thing that man can do. He had harmed a child. As society had locked him away from itself, so his fellow inmates locked him out of their lives. He had plenty of time to himself to think things over.
Why couldn't they have sent that creep to Alcatraz?
Lesvik said he makes the home.
Near as I can figure, ain't no use to any of us anyway.
That's where you're wrong. This guy's an asset to our burdened lives. The ego of every man in this joint's gone up 100%. There's someone you can look down on, feel superior to. You know, I think I'll give this creep a break.
Yeah. There's probably a break in it for yourself somewhere.
You're so right.
Look at the kingfish.
What do you know? Getting chummy with the Iceman.
We better lay off Barker till we get the drift.
You weren't supposed to see what happened to Dipsy.
Who's Dipsy?
He's the guy that had the unfortunate accident in the boiler. Around here, we say it's like being pardoned by God. I suppose by now you got an inkling, huh?
If I have, it's my business.
I got news for you. What you saw, forget. If you don't, I'm going to step on you and squash you.
Look, you. Top dog, big wheel, boss con, or whatever you rate around this iron lung. You don't scare me. Okay, so all the pimps and perverts and pot lickers got no time for me, fine. But nobody around this joint calls me a squealer.
I appreciate your ethical outlook.
Well, appreciate it someplace else, because this hate bit goes two ways.
Hold it. Have I ever said anything to deprecate you? Ever said anything against you? On the contrary, you've got my respect. Do you realize that the FBI have solved every kidnapping but one since they took jurisdiction about 20 years ago? And you're the guy that got away with it? Believe me, boy, you've got my admiration.
There wasn't any kidnapping.
You're smart. Real smart. Cop a plea and serve a short term for extortion. It's worth it, too, unless your accomplices waste the money or spend it. I get it. It's clever. You work alone. It's real clever.
You're smart, why, sure.
Look, I'd like to include you in a little venture I have in mind.
That's cozy. The one guy everybody wants to spit on.
Wait a minute. Intelligence I admire. Besides, you got an inkling. I can't give you all the details right now, but I'll tell you this much. I intend to lose the motherly care of this institution.
Crash out? Oh, no, not me. I'm serving my time with good time every month.
Oh, I get it. Like working. Serve your time at $40,000 a year, and after you leave, you collect, huh?
Look, just leave me out of this. Leave me out. You got your plans, I got mine.
What's with that weasel brain of yours? You gone screwy?
Said on the radio he hit his take in Royal Gorge Park. If we go after it, we get nailed.
Might as well have your comment, too, Junior.
What'd you tell that creep anything for? He'll quote it to the warden.
Now, hear me. There's 50, maybe 100 guys in here know we're up to something fishy. Would they turn us in? May I say, not if they were boiled in oil. And Mr. Barker won't rat on us either. And I got news for him. He's gone out with us. He's a golden goose worth $200,000.
We'll never get to it.
That's right. Barker's still too hot. The law will lay a big fat trap for us if we go after that dough.
I've thought of that. Believe me, I've thought of everything. Now the Iceman's gonna die in the escape. Apparently die. Any of you geniuses know what apparently means?
Apparently?
Yeah.
Yeah, it means that something that ain't looks like it is.
Oh, that's excellent. Now, I want all you guys to lay off him. This is a walking map to a buried treasure. We're gonna need his dough bad when we get in the outside. Get back to work.